Hi, this is Mike. Today I'm going to show you the nutrition and activity chart screens and show you some of the features we've just recently added. And those are based off of our tracking tools up here across the top. So you want to make sure that you're on your dashboard screen to get to these items. So if you aren't, click on My Lighten Up. That'll bring you back to your dashboard. And first we're going to look at some of the added information on our tracking food screen. You will now see that up in the upper section here that we have some more fields. So if you do go and add a new item in there from our database, say bagel, click on egg bagel, it's going to fill in all those fields for you where there's information from that particular food item that you selected. So in this case it added in some carbs, protein, and fiber for the egg bagel. And you'll see down below now that we're tracking all of those items under carbs, fat, saturated fat, fiber, sugars, and protein. I'm going to click back to my day on Monday here just to kind of give you a different example where I've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner all separated out. So it's totaling for each of those areas and a total at the bottom. And then on the upper right we have calorie breakdown. So if you click on that link, it's going to show a breakdown of carbs, fat, protein, percentage, and then on the bottom it's going to show you how many grams you had of each of those. That's a pretty common thing, is to follow those percentages, and based on what you're trying to do you can see what those look like each day. I'm going to hit close there. I'm going to go back to my Lighten Up screen, and then we're going to go to our View All Records. On the View All Records screen we now have added a stats button on the weight, food and water, and activity. So we're going to start, and I'm going to show you on the weight screen how that stats looks. And if you look at the top here, I have my view records for a specific challenge set to View All Records. You can select to choose which challenge you might have participated in and just view the records for that. But for this I'm going to show you by View All Records. So I'm going to click on Stats for weight. It comes up as just a start date to end date of today. And I'm going to change that date range to January 1st to today's date and hit Apply Filters. So it's going to show me a listing of all my records that I entered. It's going to show me my current weight up here. If I had a weight loss, it's going to show here. And then it's going to show a chart of all that activity. So I can change those date ranges to see how that chart changes. I can go to January 24th, hit Apply Filters. And again, it's going to change the data that I get up here in my chart each time I do that. I'm going to hit back here. We're going to go back to the View All Records screen now. And now I'm going to show you the stats for activity. And that comes up, same thing, with a date range of 3/9 to 3/9. I'm going to go ahead and put that back to January 1st. And right now I'm going to leave it as all activities and hit Apply Filters. So it's going to give me a list of all the activities I participated in. On the right it's going to show me total activity minutes for that date range and total calories burned. And on the bottom, if I have any goals that I've set for myself, it's going to show me where I'm at with those goals in that date range. In this section up here too, we also have a summary and a pie chart. So if we click Summary, it's going to show me my cumulative activity minutes for that time period, and then minutes per day. I'm going to hit close there. And if I click the activities pie chart, it's going to show me the percentage for each of the activities that I've done during that time period, and then how many minutes I did for that particular activity during that time period as well. Close that. And then the same thing for calories burned. I have a summary that shows total calories, and then calories by day. And then a pie chart that shows percentage of the calories for each of these activities, and then how many calories are burned in each one of those. So these are great little charts to kind of get an idea of where are you spending your time on your activities, and which ones are you burning the most calories. I'm going to hit close. We're going to go back to our All Records screen, and then we're going to look at the food and water stats now. So again, it's just showing me today right now. I'm going to change that to the 6th and hit Apply Filters. So I've got 4 days in here right now. It's showing my total calories in each one of those days, and the carbs, fat, each day's totals and the water at the end. And then if I hit the calorie breakdown pie chart right here, it's going to show me the fat, protein, and carbs for that date range now. So if you want to see how you're doing percentage-wise over, say, a period of a week or a month, you can see how that looks there. So it's a little bit different than looking daily. You can kind of see over a period of time what is kind of your average rates that you're doing on those fat, protein, and carbs intakes. And then it's also showing the grams down below. So there's just a nice look at some of the new tools that we have. Hit back, some new charts, so you can kind of get a different look, a little visual look at how you're doing some of your activities and where you're spending your time on them, how your food looks, and a little bit more detail now on the fat, protein, and carbs. So go back to our My Lighten Up screen, and again, those were we just got to those by View All Records, and then you can look on daily. If you go to Track Food, you can see what you're doing during that current day, or go back day by day to see some of that different information. So we hope you like some of these tools. That's all part of being a premium member, and good luck on the Lighten Up Challenge.